dark chronicles, where shadows speak and secrets linger. Dare to listen. In the heart of a stormy countryside stood an ancient inn, cloaked in whispers and shadow. The locals called it the Whispering Pines Inn, but its charm masked a sinister secret. Room 6 for decades. No one willingly stayed there. Those who did emerge changed, or never emerged at all. Marianne, a journalist known for chasing mysteries, arrived late one stormy evening. Desperation drove her decision to check into room 6. The innkeeper, a frail man with trembling hands, nearly begged her not to. Please, miss, room 6 is cursed. No one lasts a night. But curiosity had always been Marianne's downfall. Night 1, the warning, the room greeted her with an icy chill. Its outdated decor and faded wallpaper bore the weight of decades of secrets. Marianne set up her recorder and camera, determined to capture any paranormal activity. At first, the night was uneventful. The wind howled outside, and the rain tapped against the window like nervous fingers. But as the clock struck midnight, a peculiar heaviness settled over the room. The air seemed to hum with an unseen energy. Marianne's camera flickered, and whispers emerged from the silence. They were faint but distinct, carrying a pleading tone. Leave, before it's too late. She spun around, expecting to find someone there. The room was empty. When she reviewed the camera footage, the whispers were gone. In the wardrobe, she discovered an old notebook with brittle pages. Scrawled across them were desperate words. Don't look in the mirror. Night 2, the reflection. Determined to uncover the truth, Marianne ignored the warning. She set her camera to face the large, ornate mirror that dominated one corner of the room. Its tarnished surface reflected the dim glow of her bedside lamp. But something about it felt wrong. At midnight, the room grew unnaturally quiet. Marianne's own reflection seemed to ripple like water. Then it moved. The figure in the mirror tilted its head, though Marianne remained still. Its hollow eyes fixed on her as its lips curved into a grotesque grin. He's watching you. The voice came from everywhere and nowhere. Marianne screamed as the mirror cracked, jagged lines splintering her reflection into fragments. When she looked again, the mirror was whole, her reflection normal, but her camera had captured it all. The history of room 6. Unable to sleep, Marianne spent the next day digging through the inn's archives. She discovered the story of Elias Greaves, the inn's original owner. Elias was a recluse obsessed with the occult. Locals whispered that he performed dark rituals in room 6, binding his spirit to the inn when he died. One passage from an old journal chilled her to the core. Elias promised he would return, his essence woven into the shadows of this place. He waits in the mirror, feeding on fear. Night 3. The shadows awaken. Marianne returned to room 6 that night, determined to face whatever haunted it. Midnight came, and the whispers grew louder, now joined by faint scratching sounds. The wardrobe creaked open on its own, revealing not clothes but a void, black and endless. The shadows spilled into the room, taking form. A figure emerged, its face obscured, but its eyes glowing faintly. The air grew colder as it spoke. Why didn't you leave? The shadow lunged, and Marianne ran. Her camera tumbled to the ground as she reached for the door, but it wouldn't budge. The room warped around her, the walls stretching and twisting like a living creature. The whispers became screams. She turned back to the mirror, hoping to find a way out. But it was no longer a reflection. It was a portal, swirling with darkness. A hand, skeletal and clawed, reached out and pulled her in. Her scream echoed through the inn, then silence. The morning after, when the innkeeper entered room 6 the next morning, it was empty. Marianne's belongings were gone, except for her camera. The footage revealed her final moments. The shadows, the figure, and her terrified face as she was consumed. The innkeeper heard them.